Right, hello everybody and welcome to another Monday Jund day. Going to be running some more Boomer Jund through today. Went quite well last league. Made a few changes, so playing against a few graveyard decks. I've put in an extra Cling to Dust in the board and one in the main at the expense of a Bowmasters. I think it's quite good against Boros as well. I know Bowmasters is too, but I've tended to either. I feel like against Boros, I've been killing all their stuff, and then they find a Flage, and with a full graveyard, and they just cast that every turn, and we can't win. So I think Cling to Dust is a potential answer to that. Also had another Pyroclasm in the board. I don't think there's much else changed. Oh, I've messed around with the lands a little bit. Just taken out one Surveil land and put in another Shock. I just got a few times by not having untapped lands. So yeah, gonna give this a go again today. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series of Jund. Gonna be playing a bit more of this because I've just been really enjoying it. So yeah. So here we have an interesting hand. I don't think we can keep it though. If one of these was a fetch hand, this hand would be really, really good. But can I mulligan? Okay, even worse. The mulligan again. This is good. So we'll put two lands on the bottom, I think. Keep the gas. So we'll keep. Definitely bottoming the forest, probably the peatland. And then we'll lead off with. Right, Chancellor of the Tangle. So this is Neoform. So it's a bit of a risk to go Ragavan. I think given that they've revealed that, I want to Thoughtseize on one. Because there is a chance that they go off on turn one and... yep, so they could have gone off on turn one here. So we could take the Abundant Harvest because they're going to use that to look for a land, but they can also summon us Pact for a land. So I think we're just going to take the Neoform here. So if people want to see this deck, the idea is to put Allosaurus Rider into play for free and then Neoform it. To put something like Grizzlebrand into play. So when Abundant Harvest finds a land, so Abundant Harvest gone. So we draw another Verdant Catacombs. Do we dash the Ragavan? I think I'm just going to play the Ragavan and Surveil. So now the opponent needs to find another land and a Neoform. They did put some Neoforms on the bottom, but this is obviously going to shuffle them all back in. They do run Eldritch Evolution as well. So cards we're looking for... Okay, they're pacting... Well, they're pacting for... Okay, they pact for a land, so they must have... Oh, have they drawn another Neoform? Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, and now, they're just turn 2ing us through a Thoughtseize. So I'm going to let them go here because sometimes they do whiff, and I'll pick it back up. I guess I'll just take a minute to show how the combo works. So they're going to Grizzlebrand. It depends what version they're on, but sometimes they usually use Nourishing Shoal to gain a load of life. Yeah, Nourishing Shoal, gain a load of life, draw loads of cards with Grizzlebrand, and then... Okay, so the opponent does fizzle. But, yeah, they draw loads of cards with Grizzlebrand, and then it's either Chord of Calling for Thassa's Oracle, and then draw your deck with the trigger on the stack, or it is play Mox Amber. Two of those, draw most of your deck, play Sorin, and then win the game that way. Because Sorin flips if you've gained enough life, and then you can dome your opponent for the life you've gained that turn. So We do win because they whiff. They go down to 2 life. Just didn't have enough to go off. So they showed us gut shot. Didn't show us too much else. So we haven't got much in the board here. I guess Damping Sphere is actually pretty good against them. We don't want push. We don't want the kill spells really. We can bring in Terminate actually, because Terminate kills the Grizzlebrand, etc. Worth noting that they do run things like Pact of Negation, so just free spells to counter our stuff. Bowmaster's good. Croxer, Abrupt Decay, no. Dismember, no. Sorin Orb, I think they're... I suppose we could keep Abrupt Decay if we think they're on the Sorin plan. Let me just look up. Is Sorin a... how big is Sorin? Sorin... which one is it? It's the new one from MH3. So he's a 1/4. So Bolt isn't too appealing. Cling to Dust as well. Liliana's okay. Anything that makes him discard cards tends to be alright. I think I'm just going to trim 1 Bolt for an Abrupt Decay. Just the ability to hold up Abrupt Decay, kill the Sorin in response to the flip, I think is good. A bit of a weird hand here. I mean, we have the Abrupt Decay I was talking about. Bowmasters is good, but we haven't got anything to do on turn 1. And they're quite likely to try and go off turn 2. I'm really looking for a Thoughtseize. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand and this one. We're really looking for Thoughtseize. Okay, we'll keep a Ragavan into Liliana hand. I guess we bottom Boseiju K command. Oh, maybe I wasn't meant to mulligan those initial ones. Okay, another Liliana. I'll just go Mountain Ragavan. So they shocked in, so this indicates they they may well have Veil of Summer. Okay, they get rid of a Neoform, so they must have Neoform in hand. Okay, Goif. Let's go attacking with Ragavan first. There's a Rider, so that's probably good for us. I don't think they play things like... Is there any... No, I think I'm just going to get Swamp here. I'm going to play the Liliana. I think they do tend to need quite a lot of cards in their hand. So yeah, turn 2 Liliana. We'll discard our second copy of Liliana. Well, maybe that was dumb. Maybe I should have just gone next turn. Liliana plus... Yes, they did have Veil of Summer. We could have gone Liliana plus, play another Liliana plus again. Okay, they get a land. They discarded Eldritch Evolution. Okay. Let's plus first. Just going to get rid of a land. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd kept that other Liliana here. Another Allosaurus Rider. Okay. I'll shock this in. Play a Goif. Goif's a 5/6. I guess if we played Goif last turn, we would have been hitting him for another 5. They'd be at 8. They wouldn't quite be dead. I think pressuring their hand with Liliana. Because yeah, they need to exile 2 cards to cast a Allosaurus Rider. Yeah. They need to exile 2 cards to cast Allosaurus Rider and have the Neoform, and then they do need other stuff as well. If they put a Grizzlebrand into play, they then need to draw the correct pieces rather than having them in hand if we've managed to discard them to Liliana. So I think that matchup's probably quite good for us. But yeah, let's move on to round 2. Right, good hand here. We're on the draw, but yeah, solid. We've got turn 1 removal, and then a threat. And Death of Triumph, so it could be Zoo. Ooh, Ragavan, we like that one. So I'm going to go and get, I think, red-green here. And then, well, no, because if we want to go and get basic, we could go and get basic mountain. Basic mountain. I don't think I'm against an aggressive deck like Zoo. I think I might just grab a basic mountain and then get Stomp and then get Overgrown Tomb. So I'm thinking this is Zoo leading on in Death of Triome. It could be something like Goryo's playing the Leyline version. It's more likely potentially with Flooded Strand. It's Prismatic Ending. So what do we do with this? Steam Vents, Plain Swamp Forest. Okay, so it is. Okay, there's a Carvu, so that's fine. We get to go push the we get to have a very good turn here. Push Carvu, attack with Ragavan, play Renin 6. Don't think we've got any free spells to worry about. Okay, Blood Crypt. Rather than fetch Shocking. I think that's fine. Kill the Carvu. Could play Tarmogoyf instead now that we have a land. Actually don't hate that. We might hit something from them. We hit Flage, but we don't want to cast that one. Goyf or Renin 6. I think I'm going to get the Goyf down. Next turn we can go potentially Molten Collapse and Renin 6, depending on what they play. If they play a Flage, it's a little bit awkward, but he's got 5 cards in hand. Ideally, we want to save the Molten Collapse for something like a Scion. It does go down to 12 life here. See the threat. It's either Flage or threat, hold up interaction. They Tribal Flames the Goyf. Okay, so quite a lot of removal there. But that's 8 damage not going at our face, so that's at least something. So we're going to get Overgrown Tomb. Let's play a Renin 6 plus Bloodstained Mire. Decay is obviously not a bad one to find. Kills a creature through a Stubborn Denial or something. We do have an answer to this. Don't really want them having Stub, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. Let's just go cast this. Like if they have Stub, yeah, they do. Okay, so we'll plus. Looking for Liliana now, really. I think that's the only spell we have that can now kill Scion. I suppose Bolt, Scion, and oh, they put a Flayed into the graveyard as well. That's pretty good. Does it have lifelink as well? No. Has First Strike and Vigilance. So we're obviously going to use the Abrupt Decay here. Although I don't think we're going to do... I don't think we're going to Abrupt Decay... like now. Yes, it's mana efficient. But we really need to look for Liliana. Okay, they killed Wrenn and 6, so we are buying time here. I think I'm just going to Surveil. Get Commercial District. Because then we can go Abrupt Decay. Don't want Thoughtseize. Then we can go Abrupt Decay and Liliana. Oh, another Wrenn and 6. So go Wrenn and 6. We kind of want them to stub here. Plus we can do this at instant speed. It doesn't make much difference here because Abrupt Decay can't be countered. What have I got here? Could be the Ley Line. Yeah, it looks like they're tapping for the Ley Line. So we need to do this now. They are leaving open blue mana, which means they may have stub. Maybe I should have kept the Thoughtseize. Surveil again. They did kill. They keep killing the Wrenn and 6. Well, there is Liliana. I think we have to go for it. Just hope they don't have they don't have another stub. Please no. Ah, another stubborn denial. Play another one of these. Yeah, those two stubs look like they're going to have been just enough. We have 3 more Lilianas. We have Boseiju at least. We have 1 Boseiju that would let us kill this, but then we need to buy it back with Wrenn and 6, I guess. They do keep killing the Wrenn and 6. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Wrenn and 6. Doesn't really matter here. Hopefully they have some like Leyline Binding in hand, but oh god. Well, yeah, we're just flooding out now, and we're just at the mercy of this Scion. There you go. You know, we're dead in 3 turns. We do have some more outs. Bowmasters isn't really one of them, so I'll play a land. Probably won't crack it because we'll be dead to Bolt. Can they flage us here actually? Yeah, they can. Okay. So that was pretty rough. I think we dug for all the right interaction, but they had stub twice. Okay, so we probably want things like this. Yeah, I'm eyeing up these, this. Bowmasters doesn't tend to be great. Thoughtseize, I think we do need Thoughtseize, but I'm happy to cut Inquisition. Thoughtseize is very good in case they have the enchantment, so we can take Scion. Lightning Bolt isn't very good because, well, this version we only saw Flage and Scion and Carvu, so I don't think Bolt is really... I think that'll be among the trims to bring in these. And then we need one more, so maybe it is the last bolt or the Bowmasters. Keeping one of Lightning Bolt and go with that, I think. Right, yep, we'll play first. Do you like Stubborn Denial, seeing play? I was a massive fan of Stubborn Denial back in the Grixis Shadow days. Gonna keep this hand. It's got an answer to Flayed. The thing it doesn't have an answer to is Leyline Scion. I guess we are lacking removal here a bit, but we have a bolt that, yeah, the one of bolt. I'd be much happier if this was a push or a terminate. We can go Ragavan. If they play a threat of their own, like a small threat on turn 1, we can bolt it. Okay, they mull to 6 with no Leyline. See what they do. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to get to connect with our Ragavan at least. Okay, we find another Ragavan, which isn't the best of draws. If we hit something, we're probably casting it. Purge. Okay, we can't cast that. So let's go land. Tarmogoyf is vulnerable to bolt at the moment. I think we're just going to go Overgrown. Definitely going Overgrown Tomb. I think I'm going to play Crocs. If we go Goyf. No, I'm going to go Goyf, I think. If they want to bolt this instead of Ragavan, we're kind of fine with that. They played the Xander's Lounge first. We can also attack into like a Carvu with both here and then finish it off with a Lightning Bolt, which we're probably going to do. Peatland. So we could go Croxer. That'll put creature into the graveyard plus whatever they put in. I mean, it definitely telegraphs Lightning Bolt. So we could make Goyf's a 1, 2 with Croxer, 3 with Bolt. What are they going to discard, realistically? I think I'll just attack with Ragavan. No, let's get some damage across. However they block here, we're bolting this. We do 2 for 1 ourselves, but Goyf grows now to a 3/4. So now I'm gonna... If they play... I don't think I'm going to play Ragavan. I think I'm going to dash it instead. I wonder if I'm meant to play Crocs. They got 5 cards in hand. If I draw a land, I might be able to Croxer next turn. I think I'm going to play the Croxer. They may discard Flage. Spectral Denial. 1 less for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Counter target. Okay, so they've brought in a counter spell. Okay, Scion of Draco. So that is bigger than our Goyf. Do I want to cling to draw a card? Probably. So let's just cling their Spectral Denial. We draw another Goyf. And another Goyf. Okay, so we go Goyf. Ragavan. Go. It's not looking great for us here. Annoyingly, this is just screaming stubborn denial again. If we find a fetch land, we can put Croxer into play. If they untap and play the enchantment, we're kind of in trouble. We need to find a Liliana. I wonder if Edict's style effect would be good at the moment. Things like Liliana's Triumph. It would be good here. It's good against Frog. I guess the opponent isn't too willing to attack here, unless they have another blocker. I guess Edict effects aren't very good against things like Energy. Good against Ketramos, though, if you can clear the rest of the board. Okay, they fetch Shock. This possibly means they're going to play the enchantment, which is quite rough. Because we just can't interact with this then. Then we need to draw pretty much exactly Liliana. Yeah, okay. See if we can, I mean, we might be able to get Croxer into play. Thoughtseize. Maybe we'll Thoughtseize. Okay, take a binding. We can now attack with all of this stuff. Well, we can attack with the Goyfs at any rate. Not the Ragavan. Okay, so the opponent goes to 3. Don't know, maybe we're able to outrace it. Goyf being a 5/6 definitely helps. Okay, so they go to 3. Let's say they draw nothing. If we play this, we go to 8, which means we're dead in 2 swings. They do get a free attack, but then they go to 7. I'm going to play the Goyf. Because then we attack with all, they block, they go to 7, they go to 11, and then they die. But they do, yeah, they get a free attack. That was not the land we knew about, so I don't think there's many outs here. They attack. Yeah. Okay, so we do manage to just get around the Scion of Draco. Yeah, we do manage to get around the Scion of Draco there. Bolt was okay there, but only okay. I did bring in all the Besagus. Yeah, I think we'll just resubmit. We didn't see anything really that made us want to change. They brought in some like weird counter spells as well. This is okay. They do have Leyline. If they have it all, kind of Leyline, Stubborn Denial, Basic Island. Okay. Oh, that's rough. Okay. We hadn't seen Ragavan before. So now we can either play our own Ragavan or we can Thoughtseize. I think if we go Ragavan, they go binding the Ragavan, do this play Scion. I think we're sufficiently far behind. The good old rest in peace Flage combo. So I'm just going to take the Scion. Then this turn I'll probably go Ragavan. Don't know, it depends what they do. They hit another Ragavan, which is fine. I guess Flay's the lightning helix, isn't? Okay. So now so they have Flayed is gone. We're at 11. Draw another Cling to Dust. Let's go Ragavan. Could dash. No, I think I kind of want to block. And then I think I'm... they have a bolt. Okay. So I think I'm just going to surveil now. Another Ragavan, okay. So rest in peace, one unknown. I think I'm just going to go and grab... We want black mana, really. But we don't really want Raucous Theatre. If I'm getting that, I might as well just swamp Cling. I'm just going to do that, I think. Swamp, Cling. I'm just going to Cling the Bolt, I think. Okay, we draw a land, which is good. Another land. How afraid of Liliana are we? So we could go... Oh, sorry, how afraid of... I think I'm afraid enough. I think I'm just going to... Let's go Mountain. So what if they go Fetch, Surveil, that's 3 cards in the graveyard. Let's say the worst case scenario, they go Stub, they wouldn't need to find a land. So Stub would be another card in the graveyard, land would be a card, Surveil would be a card, so that's 3 additional cards. Maybe I'm just going to go Liliana, I think. Really want to stop this Ragavan hitting us. Okay, so now if they go Surveil... Guess they could have Bolt, but now they need to find land. They need land. We can kill the Flage again. I guess they could have. Looks like okay. They got Binding. That's fine. So now we're gonna. If they go Rest in Peace, it's actually kind of annoying. Because Cling to Dust is then useless. With that in hand, they may not be willing to cast Rest in Peace. Thinking about it, because they can't escape Flage here. Or can they? Fetch. No, not quite. It's close though. I doubt they'll do it here, which is obviously really good for us. Okay. Okay, well let's just go land, basic forest. Oh, that was dumb, because now I could escape the Cling to Dust, I suppose, which isn't actually too bad, because that's actually all we're doing this turn. 5 other cards, so we'll let them. I had thought that I wanted to cast Liliana as well, but I don't really want to go down below uh, 5 life. Okay, so here, do I Cling to Dust from the graveyard, or do we Cling to Dust from hand? I think I'm just going to cling to dust from the graveyard. So we go back up to a healthier 9 life. We have an answer. I think we possibly keep Liliana just ready to go. Yeah, rest in peace is fine. I'm probably just going to play Bloodbraid here. See what we hit. Goif. I mean, it could be better there. But it does block a Ragavan at least. Okay. Play the Ravine and pass. Opponent has 1 card in hand. They have land for turn. Well, Ren and 6 isn't great. Do we go for Liliana? I don't think we do. Could fire up the Ravine. Yeah, let's fire up the Ravine here. A long time since I fired up a Raging Ravine. I don't think we managed it in the last Boomer Jund League. Oh, I think we did actually. It instantly got killed. Attack for 7. Let's play a land and pass because we can surveil here. Opponent goes to 10. So we're attacking for, this will be 5, 6, 7, 8. So they find another land. Pretty rough. Yes, I am willing to fetch again. Let's go and get a... Got double black, triple red. We've got 2 green. I guess we'll get a commercial district. It doesn't matter too much, I suppose. Graveyard that one. Beseiju. So let's go fire this up again. Attack 4, 7, 8. This can't be bolted. I'm going to keep the Beseiju in hand. We could play Ren and 6 and ping them here, but I'd rather, yeah, keep Beseiju in hand because it deals with... We can get Liliana back. We can deal with Leyline. Oh, did we have an out there? Did we have lethal? No, I don't think so. Because I was wondering if I could have Beseiju the Rest in Peace goes to graveyard, which make Goif bigger. Easy block here. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, we grind them out. Opponent draws a lot of land. We kind of play around most things. They kind of got stuck with Flay's Rest in Peace, kind of not great, and we managed to cling to dust. Cling to dust was really good there. I think a very good card against Flage, obviously. Gains us back the 3 life that they dealt us and removes a card from their graveyard. And at worst case to us, it comes to us, it usually cycles. There, you know, we didn't manage to find a target, and it can maybe be awkward to hit off Bloodbraid Elf, but yeah, I think the upside is probably more than the down. So we'll keep going and play round 3. Right, we're on the draw here. Good hand though. Removal into Ren and 6 into Liliana. Pretty good. Raise side bridge, so this is Affinity. So we'll lead off with... We need double black, so these have to get black sources. Lead off with Bloodstained Mire. This can fetch a basic swamp if that's what we want to do. Okay, so Emery is... what are we going to kill that with? Okay, we want to do this now so they can't make mana with that. Do we get basic swamp? What are we casting? No, it's not basic swamp. It's Overgrown Tomb. I'm going to Fatal Push while we've got Revolt. And now I think just go Ren and 6. This deck is becoming quite a lot more popular. We are not running Meltdown at the moment. So usually run things like Tameo. Okay, there's a portable hole, that's fine. So want to be a bit careful about something like Mystical Dispute. No, it's not Mystical Dispute, Metallic Rebuke here. But do we really care if they rebuke our stuff? They could rebuke a Ragavan. I think I'm just going to jam. Probably just go and grab a basic here. I suppose we do need a Liliana if they go for a Kappa Cannoneer. But we do have a backup, so... could also just play Ragavan or dash Ragavan. What about dash Ragavan, hold up Liliana, hold up Bolt? Yeah? Although we can't hold up Bolt if we don't go and get a shock land here. Do we think they only have... Let's go and grab a shock land. Dash. I think they possibly have the rebuke, but we get to hold up spells. Yep. That's fine. Happy to trade Ragavan there for the rebuke, given that we've got these two Lilianas in hand. I'll probably just cling end of turn. Saga is a problem. Okay, Cannoneer. We do have an excellent answer to Cannoneer. Okay. I think I'm just going to cling Shadow Spear, get that gone forever. Okay, Bloodbraid Elf, not a bad one to have. Oh, Colligan's Command, also not a bad one to find. But there's only one play we want to make here. An excellent answer to the Cannoneer. Maybe I was meant to fetch with Catacombs. I don't think so though, because this has got the ability to surveil. Have them sacrifice there. So the Saga is a problem. What are we going to do about that? So we have, I mean, we're probably just going to have to grind through it. But it's not beyond the realm of possibility. If If we go Colligan's Command, kill one, might Colligan's Command kill the portable hole? Don't know, see. Lightning Bolt is not doing us any favors here, because the artifact, well, I don't know, let's say they go make an artifact, it will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we could K command and bolt. Like deal it 2 damage, kill an artifact, bolt it. I'm gonna go and get more red mana here. Do you want, I think, red and black mana? Yeah, so just get another Raucous Theatre. I guess all we really want to do is kill the construct to make Liliana survive. Land. Don't think we want land. Do have Cling to Dust available as well. Okay, Red and 6 is interesting. So I think we go plus here. Discard the bolt. Is it discard bolt? Yeah, I think so. They discard portable hole. It's greedy to go red and 6 because if they rebuke it, although if they rebuke it, they can't make a construct anyway. So plus on the Catacombs because we can go and grab basic forest. Okay, so what we're going to do, I guess if they have rebuke here, it's kind of rough. Grab a basic forest. So if they have rebuke, if that's the last card in their hand, I guess I should do it on their turn. But if their last card in their hand isn't rebuke, I don't know what they play. I don't think they play anything else. I think I'm going to let them go to their upkeep. So let's cast this. We'll have them discard a card, destroy target artifact. Just like the good old days. Okay, they discard Otawara. But we now get to edict that. Oh, they can get Lava Spur boots, I guess. Equip the boots, kill Liliana. We play another Liliana. Yep. Okay. Equip there. Hit Liliana, probably. We play... They never expect the second Liliana. We are playing the full 4. Okay, so let's just go... We could go... Could just go Blood Braid, but I don't think that's really what we want to do. I think I just want to guarantee... Guarantee edicting the construct. Edict you. Then we'll plus grab a Catacombs. Notably, we are now weak to a Kappa Cannoneer. My Kappa Cannoneer equipped boots is definitely their way out of this. No, well, I guess they also run the thought monitors and stuff. Is it better than a random draw? No, I think we can do better. Okay, so plus. Just discard the land because we get that back anyway with Renin 6. Opponent discards Mox Amber. I guess I should activate Ren in case we find another one. Just grab the Overgrown Tomb back. I'm just going to cast the Bloodbraid Elf. Cast a Ragavan. So you can't cast with dash, which is interesting. Okay, so opponent's at 16. They play a Saga, which is good. We've nearly, I mean, by the time they make constructs, though, we might be able to ultimate Renin 6. Okay, we find Abrupt Decay. Let's attack with everything. Well, that's a good hit. Let's go right ahead and exile that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I guess actually with Abrupt Decay, Lava Spur Boots is just fine. Let's plus discard the Renin 6. And then plus. I'm going to keep the lands in hand because we want to find if it's unlikely to matter here, but we really want to find oh, they go Pithing Needle, but we do have Abrupt Decay for that one, so they probably go Renin 6. We decay it, ultimate Renin 6, and then we have Kolaghan's Command forever. Yeah, so we have 2 lands in hand. We go ultimate Renin 6, and then in our opponent's upkeep, maybe not even upkeep, because we can go kill Portable Hole. They discard. Might even have lethal here. We have Bolt in the graveyard, so yeah, we actually have lethal here. I think I was getting too carried away with Junding then. Just oh, I can Kolaghan's Command in their upkeep, but actually with a Lightning Bolt in the graveyard, we just go untap. We've drawn a land, bolt you, hit you with the creatures. So yeah, that was good. We drew quite well. Liliana was pretty clutch. So we want the Boseijus. We saw Emery. We didn't see the draw creatures, and we didn't see Tamio, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Molten Collapse are very good. Renin 6 is good. We saw Liliana was very, very good then. Ragavan can be awkward. Cling to Dust is fine in the face of Emery. Got Dismember and Clothis potentially as well. Bloodbraid Elf could be a cut here. Renin 6 is good. Ragavan. What about things like Thoughtseize? I think we could cut some Inquisitions because the card we're really interested in taking is Kappa Cannoneer. We could consider Break the Ice for Urza Saga. I don't hate that. Do we just cut all the Thoughtseizes? How good is Ragavan? We didn't see any of the Memnite kind of stuff. But what about if we just go Terminate, 3 Break? I don't think Break the Ice because it doesn't deal with a lot of their stuff. Do we want Spell Bomb? We just go another cling. I think just dismember this. I think that's fine. And then readjust potentially. Push into Goif. Sure, we've got a Besaidu as well. So we've got Emery covered. We've got some early either offense or defense. If they go Saga turn 2, we probably just Besaidu it. Depends what they do. What land we play. So now, okay, we've drawn another fetch, which is nice because we can just go land. And now, because I was a bit worried about getting Revolt. Okay, they do go Saga. Okay, there's Emery. Okay, so they are running Force of Negation. So we get to have a pretty good turn here. I don't think I want to play... Let's go Overgrown Tomb. Fatal Push. Okay, then we'll just go Mountain. Besaidu here. I suppose we probably should have done that in their upkeep, or in their draw step even, because, yeah, we should have done it in their draw step because they could have surveilled, but, okay, they Thoughtcast. Let's just go Goif, and then play Verdant Catacombs, pass. Okay, Portable Hold the Goif, which makes sense. Spell Bomb, sure. Okay, Tamiyo. So they don't have any mana up now. Let's get Commercial District. Graveyard. Turns out we draw now. Okay, another land. I'm doubtful they're running any sort of Blood Moon effects. I think I'm just going to shock in. See what we can spin the wheel into. Abrupt Decay is a good hit. I think I'm just going to take Tamiyo. Yeah, I think that's better. Take their threat while we can. This can draw a card. They run a load of draw twos. I guess this puts them down an artifact. Because this now lets them go... Well, no, it doesn't, because Tamiyo would have attacked and then they would have made a treasure. And this would have flipped the Tamiyo. So I think this is not pretty good. I think I am still attacking with Bloodbraid Elf here. Renin 6 is obviously a fantastic draw, because we can get Besaidu back. We want to play a land first to play around. Yeah, Besaidu first to play around Metallic Rebuke. But if we can untap here. Okay, Portable Hole. I mean, given we're Besaiduing... No, I'm not going to Besaidu now because I'll just attack. Attack Renin 6. We are going to have enough to Besaidu a Kappa Cannoneer. Okay. So we go Surveil. Do we have another Surveil land? I think so. Yes. Don't want that one. And we go Beseiju the Portable Hull with Ren and 6 underneath. And then keep buying back Beseiju every turn. I guess they can... Molten Collapse. They could... Right, that's an interesting one. So they can return this to hand. So I think we just go plus, get Beseiju back. Place Stomping Ground because we want to hold up Revolt. Yes. Pass the turn. I guess we do miss 3 damage this way. But we can pay the ward 4. It's another one? That's quite scary. Okay, so Beseiju here. Oh, hold on. That's fine. Okay, so another one is scary. They'll probably return it to hand, but that's the last time they can do that trick. Yeah. They don't, so they can do it with this one, but we can just do the same thing again. They attack us. That's fine. So I wonder what we're meant to do here. We find Ragavan plus Beseiju. We can actually play the Ragavan and then Beseiju as well. Play a land. I think I'm just going to... If we go fetch a basic, we can go Ragavan, Molten Collapse, pay the 4. They bounce it. We still have Beseiju. Although we want to use Beseiju, I guess, as much as possible. I guess we could go... Well, we're playing the Ragavan, definitely. Because that makes Beseiju cheaper. I do have to worry about this Thought Monitor a little bit. I guess, yeah, I guess Molten Collapse actually is bad into... Yeah, it's bad into like a counter spell. Okay, we play a Saga, which is our next Beseiju target. Lava Spur Boots is scary. Okay, so we'll let them equip. They'll probably equip to the Thought Monitor. So Beseiju here. Pay the 4. They're going to return it to hand. Okay, they have 2 cards in hand. going to keep Bloodstained Mire open. Let's see what they do now. See how they tap, because we do need to deal with this Thought Monitor at some point. Okay, there's the Cannoneer. Hopefully it's not... Okay, they equip, that's fine. So now, let's see what we can do. We find Bolt, which is actually quite nice. So let's go plus on Boseiju. So if we go fetch, collapse, fetch, and then collapse, Cannoneer, and thingy, and then we can Boseiju as well, I think. So we get a 4. Right, so go collapse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have Ragavan as well. So let's do this now. So do both of these. So go Cannoneer and the boots, because the boots are really scary. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then we can go attack. Oh, we can just do everything here. Portable hole, don't really care. I don't think. Do this. Should have done Bolt first, but in case they have something like Spell Pierce, I guess. I'm just going to Bolt here. Given that we're at 4 life. But we've got rid of the boots, we've got rid of Saga, we have Boseiju, Ren and 6 loop. We're attacking as well. Opponent plays Razor Tide Bridge. Okay, now feeling pretty good. Let's plus on Boseiju. Can also get Goyf back. Mox Opal, I guess we'll cast that. Play Raging Ravine, pass the turn. And I can't think of any way the opponent gets out of this now. I guess, and yeah, yeah, like even another Cannoneer, we can just pay the ward now. Question is, do we use the Boseiju? I have 2 cards in hand, probably not, probably just keep it. Yeah, opponent concedes, nice 2-0. We finished the match at 4 life, but yeah, just kind of deal with everything they get. Like Brendan 6 Boseiju, it's the first time I've done that in a little while, but it is, you know, we just had it going for half the match there. They just can't come back from it. We dealt with a lot of Cannoneers there. So yeah, happy with that. We're 3-0. Let's play round number 4. Right, to see an interesting hand here. It's got removal. I think I'm going to keep, but it's close. Like, we've got a decent mix of lands and spells. We've got decent removal spell into early pressure. We can surveil. And we've got some grindy cards as well. Oh, Lotus Bloom. So this is kind of not really what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. So I think I'm just going to go Thought Season now. We could wait. Let's go and grab a Blood Crypt. I'm going to Thought Seed, I think. Use our mana. Okay, so they have Disrupting Shoal. They have the list. Well, I think I'm just going to take a land here. And I think that land will be... It's one of the... I think it's Singed Super because that's pitchable to Disrupting Shoal. Next time we'll Surveil. We're obviously going to want to Colligan's command the Lotus Bloom. So play the Seagate. We'd quite like to draw Tarmogoyf here. Okay, sadly not. So we'll surveil graveyard. Probably won't throw a lightning bolt at the opponent's face. We'll bolt a creature. Okay, they don't find a land, which is obviously good for us. So it's going to go play... does it matter which land we play? No, I'm just going to go basic forest. Just make a mental note for now that next turn... in the next game, we'll have to remember to play around Harbinger of the Seas. Okay, so annoyingly, Colligan's Command's probably just going to get Disrupting Shoaled. But we're going to go for... So we want them to discard, and we'll destroy an artifact. Maybe I should have taken Disrupting Shoal, but then they would have had another land. Yeah, okay, so we do get a 2-for-1. Oh, Tameshi. Okay, that's pretty good. So they get to draw a card, put Lotus Bloom back. Surely they haven't got Belcher. 7 mana. Drawn a load of cards. Okay. Sure. Well, yeah, Thoughtseize. Maybe I was meant to take the Disrupting Shoal, but then they'd have had the land to play to hardcast Flare of Denial. So I don't actually think there was much we could have done there. Like, we left them with pretty much nothing, and then yeah, just kind of got. So Boseiju obviously comes in. We don't want push. Bowmaster isn't great. Red and 6 is only good because of the interaction with Boseiju. Oh, we do want things like Dismember, I suppose. Dismember. I don't think we want Damping Sphere. Cling to Dust is probably fine. Molten Collapse is not great. Sorcery Speed. Yes. Terminate. No. The Fatal Push-In. Do we think Spell Bomb's better? I think we'll just go with this. Yeah, I do just want to be wary of Harbinger. Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll go Thoughtseize, Tarmogoyf. Quite like to find a land. I think I'll just leave with Peatland. I wonder if I meant to fetch a basic already. Probably not. I'll leave with Peatland because we wouldn't mind finding another land in order to go Inquisition, Tarmogoyf, and then Thoughtseize, Tarmogoyf. Inquisition first. 2 Tameshis. Could take a land again. Could take the Whir. Obviously, not really any point in taking Tameshi. We can take Whir later. Think I'm just going to take the Trainer here, and then we'll go Tarmogoyf and then Thoughtseize. Okay, find a mountain. So now I'm going to fetch a basic swamp. Then we can go Goyf and then Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf. Yeah. Want to get the pressure down here. So the opponent might... Oh, Disrupting Shoal. Okay, Disrupting Shoal, pitching Dwari Disruption is okay. They play another land. So I'm going to Thoughtseize. Yeah, let's play the land. Thoughtseize you. Oh, wrong colour. So they got Spell Snare and Whir. Trouble is, So where is their ability to get Lotus? I wonder if I meant to just take Spell Snare, because otherwise you just have no pressure. I think I'm going to take the Snare, you know. Yeah, I really want to get, pressure down. So they have 2 Tameshis and a Whir. See if they find the land. They do, but not quite in time. See what we can draw. Bloodbraid Elf would be good. Bolt is actually okay here. I wonder if I meant to draw a card. Yeah, I think so. Okay, but Seiju's nice. Okay, so let's attack. There's land in the graveyard already. So do we do this now? I think so, because then it stops them. It potentially stops them whirring, because they don't usually run a basic island. Let's get Overgrown Tomb, I think. I guess if they do run the basic island, they can whir now, which is a problem. I think it's usually basic mountain they run, so I think I'm just going to go for this now. See if they've... Yeah, okay. So they did bring it in, which makes sense. But this does stop them whirring unless they find an untapped blue land. Okay. Okay. A bit unfortunate, but we'll bolt here. Attack for 4. I wonder if I meant to just draw a card here. Okay, so they're going to whir. I don't think I am. Okay, that's a good draw. So we go dash. Hold up basic swamp. So they have Tameshi and Whir in hand, but we're not sure what else. Paying costs of some description. I'd be surprised if they were for anything that's not Lotus, but yeah, okay. Like 3 mana. Disrupting Shoal. Oh, for 1. Okay. So that's fine. It boosts the Goyf. So does this need return target artifact or enchantment? So they have exactly Tameshi in hand. They could play Tameshi, but it doesn't do anything. I don't think they can draw a card. So Do we just let them do it? I'd quite like to find a land, I guess. How does this work? So if I do this, can they draw the card? I'm just going to do it now, I think. No, I think it's fine. We'll let them play it out. What could they find? I guess they could find Spell Pierce. I'm just going to do it, I think that's better. Okay, we find Thoughtseize. Okay, well there's a Belcher. Oh, really? Okay, so now we need to find basic... any untapped land wins us the game. Untapped land. Oh, come on. Can we grow the Goyf? No. Okay, so we just lose to this, unfortunately. We can only grow it by max 2. They've... Annoyingly, if I hadn't gone for it there, I guess... What can I do? I can Liliana, tick up, discard Thoughtseize, but then they just fire this in their turn. Is there anything we can do? There's already sorcery. Oh, that's rough. Just any land, any untapped land would have won it there. Maybe I wasn't meant to sacrifice the peat land. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really annoying. Like they just drew the Belcher. Don't think there was anything we could have done. We could have also drawn Bolt, but let's say they went for let's say they drew Belcher, they go to Meshi. Okay, so I think I played too much. I didn't think about this line. I think I played around something that was very unlikely to be in their deck, because if they just go, if they draw Belcher, they can win this turn by going to Meshi. They go to Meshi, activate it to try and get it back. I cling it, and then they just have to Meshi. I guess they then block. But we draw Liliana. Yeah, I probably could have won that game if we'd have taken the other line. I just didn't play around this. Okay, well, we'll live and learn. I think take our lumps that time. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got pretty unlucky, but also I think we could have avoided the opportunity for bad luck by just thinking about it a little bit more. Right. Yeah, we like this hand. On the draw, I think we'd run on the draw quite a lot this league, but so on the draw, I'm definitely going to go Thoughtseize first. I keep saying this, but I've been having more luck going Thoughtseize into Ragavan. Okay, they play a Ragavan, so now we're doing something different. I don't think I want to... Yeah, I don't think I want to fetch a basic here. Let's grab a Blood Crypt, bolt the Ragavan. If this is energy, we're not in great shape if they go. Okay, draw. Well, Goyf isn't bad. It's a 3/4 at least. I think we play that to try and stop them gaining life. They're going to struggle to discharge it. I guess they could go Flage, deal it 3, attack would finish it off, in which case I think we leave the Goyf. Being on the draw here is really difficult, because you imagine the difference. If we'd been on the play, we could have gone Ragavan, bolt their Ragavan, attack, Thoughtseize, strip their hand, Liliana their stuff. It does seem to make a big difference at the moment. What are they doing? So it could be, yeah, so it is Flage. I would imagine they'll deal 3 to Goyf. And it is kind of a wasted 3 damage, but... Okay, so I'm just going to make a cat. Oh, Bowmaster is really nice. So now we... Trouble with Thoughtseize. They've got... What do we think they have? So Thoughtseize, if they have land, we just die to Flage. If we go Thoughtseize, take a thing, that's 4 cards. I think I'm just going to go land, pass. Look to I mean, we could play a Ragavan, I guess. Actually, playing Ragavan is probably a good idea. Yeah, just didn't want to Thoughtseize there, because if they have fetch land, they can escape Flage with haste. Okay, bombardment, so we immediately kill the Pride. Basic swamp is fine. Kill that. Okay. So now I guess we Liliana minus, they sack something. Then Thoughtseize them. I guess I should fetch a basic. So go Liliana. They can't. So they'll probably sack the cat. Now we can go attacking with everything. Maybe not everything. Definitely these 2. Yep. They'll probably block the Ragavan, but we're fine with that. I wonder if they'll ping. So they didn't play a land last turn, which means they have gas in hand. If they go... Yeah, I think I do Thoughtseize. It's not getting any better. Really need them to miss an untapped land though. So we could potentially... Well, that's a very good draw. Although Bowmasters obviously does very good work here. They'll sack it to kill Liliana though. Yeah. Now, yeah, we're just going to die to Flage. And this is kind of what I was saying, unless we draw... Well, we don't draw Cling to Dust, but that's not actually too bad. So let's go attack. Attack. They go Flage with haste, kill this. I guess actually if they think about a potential push, they'll just dome us with the first one and then this with the second. Yeah, they do that. Makes sense, but there's no way to play around that. They could put us to 2 here. They may not even... They may just dome us, actually, knowing that they've got the Pyromancer in hand. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Although they can go for lethal by killing this. Okay, let's sniff out the fatal push. Just going to do that now. They're going to put us to 1. So we can find Cling to Dust as an out. Dead to land creature. Colligan's Command. Returning Ragavan. Can't return Ragavan. But they can just go Season Pyromancer. I do the Season Pyromancer thing. Because they have enough mana. Oh no, they don't because of Arena of Glory. So actually, should I be discarding them here? I think I should. Yeah, because they have Arena of Glory. So we need to go target player discards a card, deal them 2 damage. No, return Ragavan. Didn't think about Arena being tapped. So should have done this last time, really. Okay, well, they discard another Season Pyromancer, so... Dead to land, dead to creature. Okay, sure. Yeah, just get pretty destroyed there. So, Pyroclasm's in, Clothis in, Cling to Dust in, Spell Bombs in, Terminate maybe? I think I take away a lot of the discard. And Liliana's not great either. Wonder if we want Dismember. Dismember's probably better. Well, Dismember's probably better than Liliana. Kills a turn 1 Ragavan. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I've kind of been just... We kind of dealt with everything, but then Flay's just dealt us so much damage. And fair play to the opponent, they play very well, you know, just doming us with... I think I'd have definitely fallen into the trap of just escaping Croxer, killing, you know, one thing. I might have thought about just doming them with the first one, but then the second one... Obviously, it would have been very different if we'd have had a fetch land. They'd probably just have to kill the... the token. Right, yep, we'll play first. Yeah, that sounds good. At Ren and 6, how much do we want to play around Blood Moon? We'll leave with Stomping Ground. Take less damage here. Now we don't want to see Guide of Souls. Okay, there's Guide of Souls. But we can kill that. I wonder if we're meant to. Are we meant to kill Guide of Souls? Probably. Yeah, I think we'll kill the Guide. We wanted it to be Ocelot Pride there, really. So we could have just Ren and 6'd it. Okay, so now we just go Swamp, Decay. We get to have a good turn. Terminate's a good draw. So let's go land. I will grab a basic forest. I think it's... The upside is definitely better than the downside here. Kill the Ocelot Pride. And then if they flage our Wrenn and 6, we get to have a mana efficient turn. Okay, the Galvanic Discharge, which probably means they don't have flage. I don't think I'm going to cling to dust, just a random thing. Could be Blood Moon here. Okay, yep. They may think we're on Saga. Play a land, play Tarmogoyf. Goyf's a 4/5. Okay, Static Prison is a good answer to that. Still don't think I'm going to use our Cling to Dust. Molten Collapse is a good draw. Do we do it now? I think so. I don't think it's... We struggle to get Revolt without a fetch land. Yeah, let's just do that. Like it uses our mana efficiently here. Get a 6/7 back. And then, okay, opponent's short on lands a little bit. Attack for 6. Yeah, we'll play our land. I wonder if we should be playing some number of Seasoned Pyromancers. Okay, they discharge that. I assume... Okay, so they must have another discharge that's going to deal Goyf so much damage. Oh, Showdown of Skulls is very good. Oh, they hit some... Oh, they hit such good cards there. Another Cling. Interestingly, no, nothing that can kill Goyf. So they go Fable, Goblin Bombardment, probably. They should play Goblin Bombardment first. Oh no, I guess not, because now we get to have a very good turn. Well, I think this is actually just lethal. We go Terminate the Goblin. Oh, Galvanic Discharge as well. Yikes. So I think I am going to terminate this. These can only be played until the end of this turn, so... Okay, Bowmasters is actually pretty good. Because they have Fable. Okay. So in response to this, we'll Bowmaster. Shoot the opponent. They have their 4th Galvanic Discharge. We do at least make the Orc. Hopefully they haven't got a Flage in hand. Okay, no Flage. Bombardment, sure. Okay, so they haven't actually got anything too bad here. We'll put them in bolt range. Okay, Guide of Souls. I am going to draw a card here because we're just looking for Lightning Bolt, really. Of which there are still 4 in our deck. Okay, there's Push. Another Bowmasters. I kind of think we need to kill the Guide of Souls right now. Because we really can't afford them gaining life. They'll sack it to kill our Orc. Blood Moon is actually doing some work. I think I just have to kill this right now. Drawing like a Goyf or something so we could double spell would have been really good. But I think, yeah, I don't think we can... We need them to brick for a turn. Like if they find a creature that's able to do this, it's rough. Oh, that's super rough. Okay, so we have the Cling to Dust for that at least, but we need to draw, yeah, Goyf, Renin 6. Renin 6 is actually interesting. Let's go Cling the Flage. Oh, I should have clung from graveyard, really. Do we minus? Don't think so. Used to play the Cycle Land. What's the 1 mana Forbidden Cave, Forgotten Cave? Cycling for 1 red. Would have been pretty good here. Draw a card, buy it back, draw a card. So I wouldn't be surprised if the opponent... I don't know, I think they'll probably attack Renin 6 here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they play a land. Beseiju is actually quite interesting. How much do we care? So go... Oh, we can Beseiju a load of stuff, though. I guess at this point they were only casting 1 spell. So let's just go land. So we could go Beseiju the Blood Moon, but then they can Surveil, because we don't actually want to do that yet. Let's tick up, get the Catacombs. And then we'll see how the opponent attacks. Because yeah, I don't really want them surveilling just yet. Do we have a Surveil land left? Okay, there's Guide of Souls. Okay, so we now have to Beseiju the Reflection. Because if we Beseiju, if we don't do this, they copy Guide of Souls and start gaining loads and loads of life. Okay, they deal Renin 6 some damage. So I think here, do we play... I don't think I want... Oh, we'll just Cling to Dust here. So we'll Cling to Dust, Fable, to draw a card. we probably want to go ping with Ren and 6 Bowmaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeated card draw as well is very good. So yeah, liking Cling to Dust. Okay, we find Ragavan, which is also very nice. That's not... Let's just think about this one. So let's say we buy back Boseiju, Boseiju, then we've got 2, 4. Yeah, we've then got enough to just double Croxa them for lethal. So buy back Boseiju. There's nothing in their graveyard. Oh, do we have enough? Oh yeah, because we've got a load of fetch lands as well. Our life total is kind of irrelevant at the moment. So yeah, we can go Boseiju, 2 for Croxa, a load more for Croxa. Will we have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Get rid of Blood Moon. I guess tap that. Yep. And then we do have a basic mountain left. Probably should have floated some mana, but Bug Crypt, Crocs, doesn't really matter here, but just check we've got enough. This needs to go and get, so we go black, red, and then black, black, red, red. Yeah, just make sure we've absolutely got it. Crocs, they lose 3 life to Croxa. Then escape Croxa. Yep. Okay, well, we pull it back there. I wonder if we want more Boseiju. Boseiju came in really handy there. Maybe at the expense of Liliana or a different land. I like all these. We like all of this. I think I'm going to cut some Lilianas for more Boseijus. Kills Fable, kills Showdown, but that's probably not what we want to be doing. Yeah. So we're really looking for... So what we really want is a removal spell in our opening hand. This hand is obviously very good. Blood Crypt into Ren and 6. I think this is the kind of hand I'm going to keep and maybe regret when they go, okay, that's really what we wanted to see. You know, sometimes it pays off. I'm not saying this is correct. Let me know what you would have done here. It is quite an interesting one. I think the hand has to be very good to not mulligan for a bolt or a push. See what they've got here. Johnny. Right, so we could go bolt. We could go. I could just not attack. I kind of want to kill the Ajani though. Let's play the land. Right, we attack. They block with this. Yeah, okay. I think I'm happy trading Ragavan here. They're definitely blocking. I think they'll go block, we'll bolt, and then we can just play our spell bomb. Bolt here. Develop our spell bomb. So we get to use all our mana. If they go Blood Moon, we have the ability to dash. Guide of Souls. Maybe that was wrong, but well, yeah, I mean, this is pretty good as well. Obviously, we could do now. Pyroclasm is our best draw. Colligan's Command isn't bad. I want to go Ren 6. Buyback Foothills. I think I'm going to play the Ragavan. I'm probably blocking if they just attack. Okay, Spyro, sure. We'll see how they attack here. Oh, they can just, because they're making so many creatures. They can fly over. We'll see what they do. Really need to draw our Pyroclasm here. Maybe I should have cut Ragavan, definitely possible. So they're going to attack, jump the Guide of Souls. Yeah, I don't want to block. Brennan 6 down. Okay, they discharge the cat anyway. Flip a Johnny, kill this. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. They're dealing us damage. Okay, we get a 12. What could we draw? So we can either go K command, kill, just try and grind through, or we can go Bloodbraid Elf, which I think is the play. Yeah, I'll just grab a basic swamp. So we really want to hit Pyroclasm. Well, Ren 6 isn't actually too bad. So we go ping the cat, attack everything into a Johnny. I think we have to do this. Well, how much damage are we taking on the swing back? 3, 4, 5. If they just let a Johnny die, we take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we can win by not killing a Johnny. They'll just grind us out. I should have attacked them with Ragavan there, because they can just let this live. Yeah, I should have attacked them with Ragavan. We could have Cling to Dusted. Yeah, okay, this was a bad attack. Yeah, I think I'm... this should never have attacked a Johnny. I think this is a bad block. think here I'm just going to pop the spell bomb. Because that stops them flashing back the Pyromancer tokens, which are red permanents for Ajani. Okay, they just dash anyway. I wonder what they'll kill. Okay, we take 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We get a 1 from the Ajani trigger. That's the Pyroclasm. Slot Pride. Okay, they can just 0 Ajani and we just die. Well, that was rough. I need to think more about that matchup. If anyone's got any suggestions, because it's really difficult. You know, we saw there, I thought we were in with a shot when they went tap land on 1, but we just fell behind. Albeit I made some bad attacks. It's this incidental stuff. I cut the culling ritual this time, but it's just the incidental stuff they make. You know, we're trying to trade 1 for 1, and Fable, Ajani, you know, Goblin Bombardment makes removal really difficult. Flage, it's just kind of difficult, honestly. But if anyone's got any suggestions, do let me know. So overall, yeah, I think the league went well. I'm happy with the list. Cling to Dust overperformed, I'd say. Worst case cycling for 1 mana or gaining 3 life against aggressive matchups. I think that was really, really good. Don't think anything else. Might play around with some of the numbers a bit. Don't know if Liliana of the Veil's been overperforming as well. So Passadia from the Cyborg was really good. So yeah, don't know what I'll have a bit of a play around and see what we want to do. But thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.